Welcome to Clash of Health. Thanks for being here today. It is December 30th, 2024, and I have been doing what's called an Upashaya study. And Upashaya in Ayurveda means kind of like trial and error that works out positive. And so in this like self-care study, I've been doing certain things to increase my overall health, and my dog is looking for attention again as soon as I get on Zoom. Anyway, so this self-study I started 38 days ago, 39 days ago, which is kind of interesting because I started it without even realizing it was going to take me through Thanksgiving, Christmas, and into the new year, or right up to the cusp of the new year. But anyway, some of the things that I've been doing is drinking warm water instead of cold water. And that is something that Ayurveda recommends, that you don't drink cold drinks, and even preferable to room temperature would be heated water or cumin, coriander, and fennel CCF tea, or any kind of teas that maybe are, medicinal for your constitution. So this is one of the things I've been doing. Another thing that I've been doing, and I almost wonder if you want to tell me if this seems accurate to you. I don't know if my eyes seem a little brighter than they did before I started this study. But I've been doing what's called a Trataka meditation every morning for 20 minutes. I can't say I've had my eyes open for all 20 minutes of each meditation. Sometimes I go in word and close my eyes. But what a Trataka, hi dog. What a Trataka meditation is you take any kind of like candle holder. I'm just been using this jelly jar, and you put a little bit of ghee in there, which is clarified butter. I use kind of good clarified butter. I should get some junk kind where you can actually get some that's not food grade, but I've been using food grade Banyan, but sorry. Let's see here. Banyan Botanicals ghee. And I just put a little bit of ghee in there. It lasts at least a couple of days. And then I have these Trataka wicks, which are like these ghee candle wicks. And every day or so, I put one of these in and just kind of candle gaze at this ghee candle, which is called the Trataka meditation. You're supposed to keep your eyes opened for as long as you can, not even blink. And what it does is it kind of melts any kind of gunk that you have in your eyes. If you have like pre-cataracts, it's supposed to help so you don't need surgery. Too late for me. I already had my surgery. But I noticed yesterday when I was doing my video, my eyes seemed a little bit brighter than they had before I started doing this. So maybe there's something to be said for it. So put in the comments if you're gonna try it, or if you've done it before, or you notice a difference with my eyes. Anyway, that's my Ayurveda tip for the day. With the Akashic weather report, so this is the weather report for December 30th. I'm greeted by the fairies to start, and I see this beautiful land ahead and this colorful, whimsical place of another time and space of existence. And it's almost like I'm taken to a past era. And I am told to hold this as an intention for the future, to hold this positive vision. And then from there, I'm sure it has something to do with my own inner like cleansing. I'm taken to this, I go up into a cloud of smoke to the god of destruction, like Shiva or Devo. Like, I don't know if Devo's but it's almost like the god of Kali, where things are disintegrating. And I want to not be held, but I'm being held in this space of letting go and purging and getting rid of. And I turn into like a puddle and I start to rain down on the earth. So it's almost like I am alchemizing the changes that are coming, where are already here, where we have to like let things that aren't working dissolve before we can start anew. And I get the message that this has to be an inside job, only can be found within, to go inward and find this alchemizing of the old into the new from the inside out, which is a common theme that I've gotten throughout the last couple months. And then I taste like cinnamon gum in my mouth, maybe like a cleansing. And I go to a candle, and I think this morning a friend of mine sent me this candle that I actually had given her for her birthday. And so this candle, she's got lit, and she just takes a photo of it and sends it to me. And I see this candle, and I see like us, and then all these, people, and it's kind of like it expands upward and outward, almost like a theater. And I get the message that this expansion of the light is a unification between earth and all beings, like a oneness, that we are joining this unification process with other beings. And then I get a message like a wormhole, like foul the wormhole to other existences, and you will understand how people and beings can live peacefully without war and strife. It is possible. And I see this totem, which is a grasshopper. And if me, I like to talk about animal medicine when animals come up, animal totems. So I looked up the meaning of a grasshopper, and it's transformation, adaptability, agility, and the ability to move through life with ease and lightness. It is often associated with the fleeting nature of time and the need to embrace change with grace. So that was kind of a cool rebirth, reincarnation is another meaning of this. And then I just kind of see myself like doing more of this, like more teaching and, lecturing. I guess I hate the word lecture, but kind of teaching on the Akash. Not just putting stuff out there, but also helping other people access this information. And I truly believe that this iCloud of information is available to everyone who has the right intention when they go in to access information about themselves and the world at large. And then another place after that, I saw this big like rising, it was like an orange sun. And it was, at first it was like sundown, and then it was like sunrise. It was like this orange rising sun that came through. And we are ushering out an era, and we are ushering in a new one. We're at this doorway, and I saw myself trying to jump from one doorway to the other. And I jumped so far, like I landed on like people or beings that were on the other side, and it was kind of funny. And then I got a village of hope and light. And then the sutra that came up, or the saying, was a Sanskrit saying, and it's I'm gonna have to, I pulled it up on YouTube, so let me just read it to you. There's a beautiful song. There's lots of like singing, chanting of the sutra. My favorite is Deva Pramal and Mitten, and I will put that in the notes. I'm sure many of you are familiar with her. She's got this beautiful voice, and I never knew the meaning of this chant. It's Om Asito Ma Sadagamaya. I'm not pronouncing this right. Om Asatama Sadgamaya, something like that. And it means from the unreality, make me go to reality. From darkness, make me go into the light. From mortality, make me go into immortality. Om, peace, peace, peace. So I will, again, put this in the the notes. And thanks for listening. Today's message was particularly beautiful. And I think that it's not that we don't have more difficulties coming up individually and as a world, but I do think that we are at this portal of the kind of the switch over. And it's like we're in labor right now. Like we were kind of like pregnant, maybe we were in the we had dropped down and now into the birth canal. And now I really feel like these contractions are happening, these contractions, expansions. And I think that holding the vision for the new and for just watching ourselves, watching what's happening in our life, watching the themes, watching what's happening to the people around us, and just kind of holding space with compassion for this is going to be so necessary to hurdle this one doorway to the next. So that's the message for today. Kind of short, brief. Have a good one. Talk to you hopefully tomorrow on New Year's Eve.